This is the all-new Buick Verano Turbo. What you have here is a 2-liter turbo producing 250 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds. So essentially, this is a trim upgrade from the top-level Verano. So you're going to spend an additional $2,500 to get this performance. And I got to tell you, it's a great performing car. We drove it all day today. So you have 2 transmission options, a 6-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual. Now, the downside of the 6-speed automatic are no paddle shifters and no sport mode. So I would highly advise you to look at that transmission and really consider the manual. Not only is it cheaper, but it performs a little better. So we're in the all-new Buick Verano Turbo. So essentially, they've taken this 2-liter turbo engine, which is becoming very popular for Buick, and they're putting it into this compact luxury or premium vehicle. It's about a $2,500 option, as mentioned, and my opinion, worth every penny of it, because the additional power going from 180 base horsepower to 250 and 260 pound-feet of torque is a huge upgrade. 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds. As you can tell, this car is very responsive, has very smooth acceleration. That power I mentioned, 90% of it's available all the way down to 1,700 RPMs up to 5,500 RPMs. So it is very usable power. It doesn't seem as sluggish as the Regal Turbo, for example, even though that car has more power. So as a comparison, the closest vehicle in the segment is the Acura ILX Sport, whereas this is Buick's version of the Chevy Cruze. The ILX is Honda's version of the Civic or Civic Si as a Sport. Price-wise, the Acura is a little bit more, but the engine is not as good. You have 201 horsepower versus the Verano Turbo, which has 250 and 260 pound-feet of torque. Well, that's one reason I would buy the Verano over the ILX. The other reason is just, I think the interior is better. I think that the styling is a little bit better. The seats are extremely comfortable. The one knock on this car is the automatic transmission. It's a good transmission, but I think if you're going to have a turbo, you should have paddle shifters. The ILX has them, and you should have a sport mode. The automatic has neither. This is the manual, which we like a lot. It's a really nice manual. Starting price is just under $30,000. You can get it up to about $32,000, $33,000 depending on how you equip it. So there you have it. The compact luxury or premium segment appears to be growing as evidenced with the new Acura ILX. Now when you look at an ILX, the performance version, it's going to cost you more money, and with 201 horsepower has a lot less performance. So, you know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Buick is actually beating Acura at their own game.